Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Davo from Arkan Esports, bringing you another StarCraft 2 1v1 cast today. This time on Ohana Ladder Edition, because it is a ladder game, and this time with two very special players. With me is Mr. Phonix himself.
Hello.
And in the top left-hand corner, we have our blue Terran, who is known as Fluid JRayC. And in the bottom right-hand corner, we have our red Protoss, who goes by the name of Redeemer. Now, tell me what's special about Redeemer, Alex.
Well, I think Redeemer is one of InControl's monikers. One of his alternate names that he uses.
Absolutely.
On the ladder. So, yeah, this is InControl versus JRayC.
Yeah. Actually, just then when you said moniker, that just all of a sudden reminded me of harmonica. I have no idea why. It's probably because they sound very, very similar. So JRayC is actually going to be blocking in right now. Indeed. As well, which is obviously something that Terrans do like to do, which against races that quite frankly aren't other Terrans.
Well, it just denies that if he blocks in, regardless of what build he's doing, it doesn't let the Protoss see what he's doing, so they are always guessing, and they can't really do anything about it until they get either an observer into the main, or if they can kind of run past a potential bunker on the low ground and spot a CC.
Yeah. I mean, most Protoss do like to come have a little poke with a Stalker and a Zealot, or sometimes two Stalkers or whatever, for a Terran, just to see if they're expanding or anything like that. Because, I mean, if you poke with a Stalker like that, you can get a very good bearing on whether or not they're 1-1-1ing you. And more often than not, I mean, if you come up their ramp at 5 minutes and they've got like 5 Marines, then it's fairly obvious something funny's going on. You know, as in the way of teching, I mean.
Yeah, definitely. And if you can kind of spot something that would be kind of indicative of not taking gas, then you can pick up on whether they'd be going for a fast CC, which I think in this map is kind of an expand map. You've got that really easy natural to take.
Yeah.
You can take a third semi easily in this matchup, but
bit of a problem for Zerg though, the third.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the rocks aren't so good for Zerg in that, but I think it's a really balanced. I'd say it's a pretty balanced map for.
I'd say so. Absolutely, yeah. JRayC's SCV here, getting off some fantastic scouting while just rocking around and smoking his cigarette, as obviously the SCVs do.
They must have some sort of special venting system, or even their life expectancy would be even shorter than during a Zergling run by or something.
Perhaps the Terrans, the Terran Dominion. Oh, it's the Terran something else now, isn't it? Since StarCraft 2. I don't know, I think it was Terran Dominion in StarCraft 1, but anyway. Like, perhaps their strategy is to just pollute worlds.
Maybe.
And that's it, you know. This Zealot does look like he's going to be successful in getting rid of the SCV, but JRayC has seen a lot of what is going on in Redeemer, aka InControl's base, like the gas not being taken on the left geyser. Oh, well, it's just been taken right now, as I just removed the hidden Fog of War stuff. So there we are. But anyway, and he has seen the Nexus as well. There we go.
So JRayC's command center is just finishing up now. He's got 3 more barracks. 3 barracks in total that he should be probably upgrading stuff out of soon. He's taking his double gas for that. And yeah, things are looking pretty normal on his end. InControl still hasn't actually scouted anything, as you know, that the blocking would have stopped. JRayC's Marine on the right is patrolling around, searching for anything that might pylons and probes.
And that's one thing that JRayC did in the last game we've cast of him, between him and Sok, where he won against Sok. And, you know, I think patrolling like that is something that really distinguishes high-level players from pretty much kind of nearly high-level players, you know?
It's definitely like that, one of those little extra things that, you know, you can play as well, but it's those tiny little things that all add up to taking more victories over people.
Absolutely. So there we go. The command center just landing right now for JRayC, and I'm sure that we're going to see a transfer of some sort coming straight off right now for his new
he's
middle
built
line.
Up quite a nice amount of probes there, but I mean, 26 to 30, so that's pretty good for the Terran considering he's got mules.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, he's been able to build up quite a lot of SCVs there, and he'll begin double producing those. InControl's sort of at the top of his ramp with some sentries to block off any potential aggression that JRayC might be doing, because he hasn't started teching really, so, you know, I'd expect him to do some sort of aggression early.
Yeah, so we do have the Observer right now from Mr. In Control just approaching JRAC's base, and it does look like the Observer is going to enter completely unscathed. No missile turrets or anything like that from JRAC to stop the progress of said Observer, so we will just quickly switch to In Control's vision to see what he can see, and we can see that he can see...
Yeah.
We can see that In Control can see 3 barracks, and obviously the expansion that has happened as well as the forces on top of the ramp.
Don't worry, I'm going to get you a thesaurus for Christmas.
Yeah, we can see that they're...
With you could have just used observe. It's right there on the unit.
Yeah.
But yeah, he sees a couple of bunkers. He knows they're playing defensive. He doesn't look like he sees no other command center. And he observes that there is no tech.
Yeah.
Pretty much, apart from just the barracks.
Absolutely. So we do have JRAC moving out right now. Here we go. Is this going to be the push of the century? Let's see. 3 Marauders, several Marines. The Marines outnumbering the Marauders en masse, but who cares, because Marauders are so much bigger in any case. Meanwhile, we do have the Colossus tech on the way for In Control right now, which of course is very, very important indeed against Terran.
Well, he's obviously seen this. He started to put Chrono Boost into both of the robotics bay and the facility, so...
Yep. So there we go.
Yeah, they should be out in time.
A Colossus pops, and here's the
this could be
engagement.
dangerous.
There we go. Force fields going down on the ram. 2 force fields followed up by a third just behind. Nice little donut there trapping a Marauder. And I think 2 Marines, but I'm just going to use the GSL camera angles to try and get this. Nice force fields there from In Control, stopping those Marines from just getting away like that. And it does
In
look...
Control really cut up JRAC's army there. He just seemed to wander into those, and force fields plus Colossi was just a bad timing for JRAC.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, I don't know, there was quite a lot of surplus force fieldage going on there, but...
They did manage to waste quite a few, and he's gone for a fast Colossus, and although he's got 5 sentries, that's not as many as he could like, and he seems to only have about 5 to 6 force fields on those sentries. So.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just me, but I genuinely think that In Control needs to bulk up on core units a little bit.
Yeah, he's rushed the Colossus. There's 2 more gateways coming up now. Oh no, and a Twilight and a Forge. So he's teching pretty hard as well. And JRAC probably can guess this because he saw the unit composition. He sees that there's no third.
Yeah.
So he can guess. In Control, so he's teching. He's getting every upgrade under the sun, and he's got to decide how he wants to punish this, whether it's like a medevac timing or just by taking a fast third.
Yeah. We are getting a second starport for JRAC right now. That's just about to finish, and Vikings and medvacs being reacted out simultaneously at the starport there. It's kind of...
You know what? That's so smart. More people need to do that.
Yeah.
They'll get a starport and they'll just churn medevacs, and they'll see Colossus and they'll be like, well, I don't have enough medevacs yet, so I'm going to continue producing them.
Yeah.
And you get that extra starport, you can get the Vikings and the medevacs out, and you can deal with the Colossus much more easily.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really smart.
I think that's probably that's not the first time that we've actually talked about that either. But it's very rarely that you see people doing it like this. So that's pretty awesome, actually, and maximum props to JRAC for that. Both the supplies fairly even at the moment. Actually, JRAC slightly ahead. And here we go. We do have an army from In Control. Looks like he is, quite frankly, just dilly-dallying around in the middle, if that is a phrase.
Well, he might have wanted to put some pressure on and, kind of force a reaction or something. And the Observer of In Control sees the JRAC's army is
moving out.
On the move.
Yeah.
With some SCVs as well. He's got 9 SCVs there, and some Vikings, medevacs. Yeah. It's a nice comp. But In Control's army is scary. There's 2 Colossi there. They have range, but he's waiting on charge. He's waiting on +2, +1.
Yep.
Templar Archives and his third base. This is a pretty nice timing from JRAC.
And here we go. Are we going to have our big engagement right now? We are. The stim from JRAC, and a nice split actually as well, splitting up all of those Marines.
Not really working so well against him. He's got the Marauders behind him. They're getting protection from the Zealots really.
Yeah, and this does actually look like it's going to be all she wrote for In Control at the moment, with a little bit more good micro from JRAC. This could be it.
The Stalkers. This is going really well for JRAC.
Very nice. And actually, what a split. That split probably aided him.
If he'd clumped up more and caught some really bad force fields, that could have been In Control so quickly. But
yeah.
There was like a preemptive spread just before he went in, just to split off and all the Colossus shots. It was awesome.
Excellent. It does look like In Control in a lot of trouble right now. Morphing Archons probably as a last chance saloon. And here we go. We do have probes coming around and surrounding. While the Archons zap from the high ground. This is actually a fairly dangerous situation for JRayC right now. But nevertheless, all of the probes dying for In Control right there. We do actually have 32 workers killed at this very moment for In Control. And there is the GG from... There's the GG from Redeemer, or In Control as he is known. Damn, that was an action-packed game.
It's a good game. I mean, JRayC, he saw what the tech was and stuff for In Control when he lost some of those Marines and Marauders, and he was kind of like, well, you seem to be, you've got a really fast Colossus, so you're teching pretty hard, so, you know, he saw that there was not any third up, so he knew he was teching to that kind of thing, so, you know, he just wants to hit him with a really strong kind of mid-game timing just before he starts getting all of his decent tech out.
Absolutely. Yeah, well, you know, I mean... I think that last battle was pretty decisive. let's put it like that. It was just very well done by JRayC, or fluid JRayC. I mean, unfortunately, he doesn't actually have his clan tag there at the moment.
Well, that's Blizzard's fault, and we won't go into that.
Yeah, they should have clan tag functionality, I think, personally.
Just saying.
But yep, this... Oh, someone's just messaged me on Skype. Check that out. I think that's probably... It's probably somebody who gave us this game. Excellent. But yeah, just a little bit of side info for you all. Our stream is going to be up and running very, very shortly indeed, and we will supply you YouTubers with more information about that. It will be on Twitch TV. And the future is dawning. Let's put it like that. So,
yeah.
And I think this is the first of 3 Team Fluid games that we are casting today, so look forward to more.
Yeah. See you later.
Alright, cool. Cheers. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.